Hi, Karen Curry Parker here with your weekly Human Design Evolution Report. I am on the edge of the Gulf Coast of Texas where it is super sticky and humid, getting ready to pack up actually and return home to Minnesota after spending the week here with my family, visiting my parents. So I have a lot to share with you, but I'm going to, again, just like last week, keep it really simple because when we have a lot going on, it's easy to get stuck and distracted by all the details. And I really want you to get that what's going on has the potential to be very simple if you follow some very easy strategies to navigate through this time. We are in a cycle of retrograde. We've got 5 planets retrograde. We're in eclipse season. That means we're in a cycle, celestially speaking, where we are introspective, we are exploring, we are being given by the celestial weather the opportunity to really pause. And that opportunity for pause gives us the opportunity to also explore our own inner terrain so that when we emerge from this cycle, we emerge more clear, more aligned, more in sync with what is possible for us to be creating, not only in our own individual lives, but on a collective level. When we look at the overall structure of what's going on, we're in a massive long-term restructuring cycle. That gives us the opportunity to really dig deep in our own personal lives so that what we bring to the collective is more aligned, more authentic, and gives the collective, as a composition of all of these little pieces that are each of us individually, the collective then has the opportunity to stand on our backs and grow and evolve into something that serves the greater good of the whole. So if you ever stop and think, oh, my life doesn't matter, who I am doesn't matter, what I do doesn't matter, stop. Stop those thoughts right now because your life matters, and the part that you play in the collective puzzle makes the puzzle be what the puzzle is. So the more you are aligned with your own self, your personal expression, your fulfillment of your potential, the more you have to add to the greater good of the whole. Don't forget that. Take that away. If that's the only thing you take away from today's broadcast, then do that. So, Mercury goes retrograde today, and we start our retrograde cycle in the gate 31, which is also where the planet Venus is hanging out. Our sun is in the gate 53, Earth in the gate 54, Saturn is also in the 54 retrograde, Jupiter in the gate 5 retrograde. There's some other retrogrades happening, but I'm not going to get into those today because, like I said, we're going to keep it simple. When Mercury goes retrograde, it gives us an opportunity, as I said, to explore the inner terrain. We are being invited by the celestial weather to really look at the energy of leadership. How do we take leadership in our own lives? How do we evolve the concept of leadership in our collective? What's so profound to me about the Human Design Chart as a collection of cross-cultural archetypes is that what we see in the chart is that the highest potential expression of leadership for all of humanity is democracy. Democracy that includes the sense of empowerment for each individual in the democratic process. We are designed to have power or be empowered in our own personal lives, and we are designed to have a voice in the way in which we are led and governed. And certainly, until at least maybe there's a better model out there, democracy fully embodies that model of representative leadership. Leadership isn't just about government, though. It's about you taking leadership in your own expression, in your own creation, in your own world, and taking leadership in a way that honors who you are and your right place in the cosmic plan. When we take good, strong leadership and we stand in our leadership power, we have the ability to begin to enforce change and to express into the world from the heart of who we are. Mercury this session is inviting us to explore where might you need to beef up the leadership in your own life. Where do you need to perhaps stand in your own power? Where do you need to embrace the quality of power that you deserve as part of your existence? And on a more collective level, is the way in which we are organizing ourselves, really serving the greater good. So I fully expect during the cycle for the theme of leadership and what is leadership and what does leadership genuinely mean to be right front and center in our consciousness, both, as I said, in our personal lives and in our collective lives as well. With the with the sun in the gate 53, the earth in the gate 54, this gives us a tremendous amount of energy for initiating, for starting things. But it's kind of a conundrum, because when we have a lot of retrograde energy, that also can really feel like things are gummed up and stuck and not moving as fast as you want them to move. That can leave us feeling sometimes frustrated or annoyed that we're all revved up with nowhere to go. Remember that the beginning energy, the energy of initiation, is ruled by right timing. And when we look at where right timing lives in the chart, it's actually in the root center. The root center gives us the pulse for action, the pulse for right emotional alignment, the timing for when we need to take action. Because the root center is also the center for the adrenal glands, it's the place where we have the potential to really burn ourselves out if we push against right timing. So right timing in the very beginning phase is about being ready. We're being invited by Mercury and by the planets in particular to get ready, to set the stage, to be prepared for when the timing is right. Sometimes we miss the opportunity because we know that the opportunity is coming, but we don't get ready for it. So this is a great opportunity for you to ask yourself, what do I need to do to get ready to assume a greater sense of empowerment and leadership in my life? And frankly, on a more business level, what do I need to do if I have a business idea or a thought or an inspiration that I need to attend to? What foundations do I need to set or lay for the ideas that I'm percolating on? So a really important time for you to look at, do you need to set the stage for something new? And are you ready? If the timing popped right now, would you be ready? And if not, get yourself ready. Get that foundation set so that when the timing is right, you have the impetus for action. On a very different note, this same energy is the energy for divine inspiration. So certainly with this energy, a great and important opportunity for you to explore your connection to source and what you need to do to stay attuned to that whisper, that divine inspiration that gives you the information you need to set the stage to be ready for the next inspiration or the next activation or initiation that's coming your way. Bottom line this week, stay connected, breathe deeply. You're in a cosmic push me, pull you phase, so don't push against right timing. Get ready, set the stage, and explore in a bigger way, on a deeper level, where perhaps do you need to take leadership in your own life? Where perhaps do you need to step into your power? And what does leadership mean to you? We think, just a real quick side note, we think leadership is about push and force. When we look at leadership in the human design chart, it's actually feminine. Leadership happens in response. Leadership happens from heart. So when we are ready, when we set the stage, when we align our energies with who we are authentically, we're called out to serve in a leadership-based way. It's not about force, it's about alignment. So again, exploring with this energy what you need to do to bring yourself into alignment with your personal power, your truth, your integrity, your authentic expression, so that you can serve as the leader in your own world and ultimately add to the energy of empowerment on the planet. That's it. Have a great week. I'll talk to you next week.